If you have a defensive partner, when you try to hold them accountable, the best way to minimize that defensiveness is to focus purely on your experience. Do your absolute best to say nothing about them. It's not about what they're doing or didn't do. It's not about how they feel, none of that. It's just purely about something you need and require, and you are requesting from them. Because then it is purely a you thing that they are either going to show up for or not. The reason why someone gets defensive is because they feel like something about them is being attacked. When you hold them accountable in a certain way, speaking certain ways, or coming at it with a certain angle, it will trigger them into defensiveness. So here's the best way to demonstrate this. Here's the inner work chart showing the patterns of human behavior and maturing and development. These are the patterns of wounding. When you try to hold someone accountable using any of these energies, it will actually just lead to defensiveness. Because see, notice accountability is right above them. That's because true accountability doesn't tap into any of this. It doesn't use any of it in the process. For example, if we think that holding someone accountable is shaming them, rejecting them, making them feel inferior for what they've done, and that's how we hold them accountable, we're using rejection to hold them accountable and teach them. What that's actually doing to their ego is they're responding to the rejection, not the accountability, because they're not learning any lesson and they're not actually absorbing what you're trying to teach them. Holding a partner accountable comes down to you stating your needs, your request, making it purely about you, and then they either say yes or no to it. And the consequences of that yes or no is your choice. It depends on the context. If they don't want to do what you're asking and you've totally made it just purely about you and has nothing to do with them, then the consequences you choose for that are up to you. In some extreme cases, you're like, all right, well then I can't be with you. In mild cases, you just maybe have to adjust and do things a little differently. Learn more about true accountability in relationships and also these patterns of wounding and how they create defensiveness and how to work through these and avoid these pitfalls. You can get the book, The Inner Work of Relationships, that will guide you through how to create a conscious relationship together.